President.
Dear Mr. President,
Our founding fathers, think for a second. They built this nation on the ideals that you get to choose what you want to do with your life. But now, because of your decision to send us into war, our eligibility is based on a number, and this will dictate the life we will lead. Now, it isn't up to me what I want to do with my life, but now my life is ruined and tarnished by war. Dear Mr. President, where are my rights now?
Dear Mr. President, the people of Vietnam are being held captive.
They're stripped of their freedom, the very thing America treasures. It is our duty to protect, to allow liberty to live. It is our duty to uphold the Truman Doctrine, stating to contain all evils of communism, that if even the smallest country falls, the rest of the world will fall with it. Dear Mr. President, lead our country to protect our heavenly body.
Dear Mr. President,
Who are we truly protecting? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is our goal in this world. But yet you continue to send sons, fathers, brothers, neighbors, all of these people in to protect the people of Vietnam. Yet the environment that has been set is not sustainable to protecting these unalienable rights. Together we stand, and divided we fall. The mighty foundation that you were elected to protect is now crumbling at your leadership. Dear Mr. President, whose rights are truly important?
Dear Mr. President,
The masses are protesting. They call you a villain. They frame you for massacre. They don't understand the importance of your motives. They don't understand that we are already in this war, a war of necessity. We must finish it strong. We must protect ourselves to protect others. I'll soon be enlisting. I'm okay with it though. I'm leaving nothing behind. The only thing that matters to me in this world is myself and America, and containing the spread of communism. That the rest of the world will experience the integral being of democracy. Dear Mr. President, together we stand, alone I fight.
Dear Mr. President,
Better red than dead, as I like to say. In sending people to Vietnam to fight, you have compromised our freedoms, the very which you are expected to protect. These medals I wore now are no longer a reminder of a heroic duty, but rather the reminder of the lives that are now in ruin, the innocent people I have ruined their lives. Now, I have lost 3 million brothers to the ghostly threat of communism. And all for what? The theory of fear. The fear that you did that sent people into Vietnam. Our troops, our brothers. Dear Mr. President, now what are we going to do?
Dear Mr. President,
I see this backwards country torn to shambles by the actions of the North. I hope they understand America's worth. These citizens long for freedom, tainted by their factional strife. The communists continue to burn their brands into the innocent flesh of the public. The Tet Offensive has proven this is ending. Yet America continues to stand tall, ready to continue our conquest for democracy. Right, Mr. President? Don't give up on us now.
Dear Mr. President,
When will it stop? Telegrams bringing home news of death, people missing in action. 766 prisoners of war, 2,338 people killed. 61% of men under 21 not coming home to their family. 17,000 married men who now won't come home to their wives. And over 5,000 people missing limbs. You've ruined these people's lives forever. What are you going to do about it? Dear Mr. President, how are you going to protect your own people?
Dear Mr. President, in this war we are losing, I continue to gain. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to give back to my country, to stand for my country, to fight for my country. Dear Mr. President, thank you for giving me a new family, a family full of strangers waiting to become brothers, a family I did not have at home. Thank you for giving me a new home, a home full of the adrenaline of never knowing which day will be my last, hoping it may be on the battlefield fighting for my country to stop the spread of the evil manipulative red. Dear Mr. President, thank you for giving me a new life.
Dear Mr. President,
Dear Mr. President,
Dear Mr. President, the war needs to.
Communism needs to
Stop!